YouTube, Aiden / just me. I got a couple big changes to my equipment roundup. Stuff is always changing. I think it's not going to change, and then I kind of like take a look at all my equipment, and I'm like, no, yes, no. I'm just kind of like I'm going to keep this. I don't want this anymore. I want to get rid of this. And I just did that a few days ago, and just kind of had a storm of selling things and buying things. So first of all, there's no screw bell because it's gone. I sold it. It is no longer in the United States, I hope. I sent it to Australia like 2 days ago, so hopefully it's not here anymore. I really like that bell. I didn't want to sell it, but the whole purpose of me having a screw bell is to have a bell that's kind of normal. I can do anything on it, and I can travel. The problem is that bell ended up being a really good orchestral, like large sound, kind of destroy everything in front of you bell. Not that it couldn't do other things, but it was really kind of specialized towards that side of playing. And that just doesn't help me that much. If I'm traveling, I want to have a horn that can do everything. And I kept ending up with a horn that was really good at doing kind of one thing. I played a lot of other stuff on it. Like I made the finals in this competition playing that bell, and I sounded good, and I'm very happy with how I played. I just think I could probably have something a little more basically just light. That bell is really heavy, especially with the ring, and I think something lighter, just a little bit more responsive, a little more flexible, a little more colorful. I can change the sound I'm getting a little more. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm going to look for another bell. If I can't find another bell that's like kind of on par with this and nice and light, then I'll just cut this one. And that's just how it goes. So yeah, no screw bell anymore. I still have the case, didn't get rid of that. I do want to have a screw bell, I just want a different one. And I think the guy who bought that is going to be really happy playing that in his orchestra, because I'd love to keep it and play it in my orchestra. I can't afford to keep a screw bell for no reason, basically. Alright, so that's that. Nothing else has changed with the bass, because I never change anything, but I did trade my Edwards single bore slide that I've had for a while. I don't use it because my bass trombone plays way better with a dual bore slide, kind of no matter the brand or condition or anything. The dual bore slide always is a better match for that. So I've had this single bore sitting around. It's a good slide, I just don't use it, and I traded it for, guess what, another Edwards single bore slide from an Edwards B502. It has rose brass outer tubes and a yellow crook, so completely different. And also the 502 slide is different itself. I can't remember if it has a built-in lead pipe or not. Whatever. I'm excited to get it. It'll be another backup probably. And like one of the things I'm looking at that has a bell for that is a single bass, a Bach 50 with just one valve. And it might work really well on that. I don't know. Second thing is, I made a video about my LT16M. This is now for sale. If you want to buy it, it's really good. I love it. I just can't afford to keep two small horns because I bought a King 3B. Yep, just a 3B. Just your stock kind of trombone. This is about as basic as it gets, right? It's 509 with an 8-inch bell. I went over to this guy's house. I've known about this horn for a while, and I love that 16, but it's just a little too quirky for the stuff that I need to do with it. If I was just playing it in a big band, first, second, third, I could probably live with it, and I'd be really happy, actually, because it sounds so good. But the stuff I'm doing doesn't really call for that all the time. I need something just a little more consistent, kind of even a little more bland in the sound, actually, and really good outdoors, and that's exactly what a 3B is. I really like this instrument. It does all the ranges really well. I can articulate on it. Okay, I'll play a high D instead of a high D flat, whatever. The high range on this is good. The low range on this is really good. It's got a good slide. It's not completely dinged up. It was just a really good deal. It's missing the King logos, but guess what? I actually have some from a different instrument from forever ago, just banging around in a drawer. So I might put those back on. And yeah, I just got a 3B. So if you want to buy a great LT16M, hit me up. I'm asking like 900 bucks right now. I really wish I could keep it. There's all these things I wish I could keep, but I can't really afford to keep like 2 of everything when I really only use 1 of them most of the time. And even if I get like this Bach 50 with a single valve, am I going to use that often? Probably not. I'm going to use the bell, but not the rest of it. I sold a case. I'm getting a new case for my large tenor. I got a bunch of different stuff going on. So I might make a video about starting notes here in a little bit, but I'll see you guys next time.